Hello, Aries. Sorry for the delay with your reading. I'm personally going through some transitions right now. Pretty soon, you may see me doing readings by a lake or at a park or something until I get myself set up in my new residence. But let's just get started here with what's going on with you guys for April 2017. All right, to start out with, the main issue you have here is the star. Some of you could be having to have faith in your life in some respect. Also, you could be dealing with an Aquarius. The star also is spiritual wish fulfillment. So this is what's prevalent on your mind right now. And you have the Seven of Clubs with it, which is also spirit communication. So some of you definitely have the theme of faith and holding on and hope in your life at this point. You could be having to have faith in an Aquarius person. Okay? And also, just in general, whatever situation you're going through, you're really leaning on your faith at this time and wishing on a star in some respect, as in hoping for things to go your way. Now, what's challenging that is the Queen of Pentacles and Ten of Clubs. So, for some of you, what's challenging this wish that you have is it could be an earth sign female, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, but also this could just be you being challenged by your financial situation, getting to this point of the Queen of Pentacles with the Ten of Clubs. This is learning and teaching, and also information involving a large crowd. So some of you could be waiting to hear and learn some information about your financial situation, which is why it's the challenge. Or either you're waiting to hear some information or learn something about an earth sign person. All right. Now at the foundation, you have the Knight of Cups and the King of Hearts. So at the foundation of this wish or the the challenge is an offer. Okay, an offer of love or a loving offer of something, and it could be from a water sign, male or female, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. And with the King of Hearts, he's much like the King of Cups in that he's very nurturing and he's very much so in control of his emotions. So maybe you're trying to keep yourself in check involving this offer here that has been extended to you, or maybe that's what you're hoping for. And in some kind of way, your financial situation is challenging that you could be waiting for a financial offer, and maybe the person involved in HR or something is a water sign, or you're waiting for some kind of money from a water sign individual. But for some of you, this offer of love could be involving an earth sign person as well, because remember, this is your challenge and this is teaching and learning information, and you could be waiting on information. The sevens are usually waiting from an earth sign individual. For some of you, like I said, it is involving an offer of love. Now, in your thoughts, you have strength and Six of Spades. So you're trying to be strong with the Six of Spades here. This is balance in work and health. So for some of you, this is money related, very much so. Could be money from a loved one you're waiting for. That's why it shows up as a loving offer. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be, but it doesn't have to. All right, but you're trying to be strong through all of this. I hate to keep saying the signs associated with the cards because this is maybe confusing for some of you, but the strength represents Leo as well. So some of you could be dealing with a Leo individual. And you're trying to stay balanced and strong through this in your thoughts. Now, in the recent past, you have the Page of Wands. Once again, fire sign energy. Sag, Leo, or Aries. In the recent past, there could have been a passionate new start with someone, and the Ace of Hearts corroborates that. This is a new start in love, new love. And also, you guys are fire. So this could just be you with a passionate new start in something you're doing. It could be something involving self-care. This is self-love as well. So you may just have decided to concentrate on yourself a little bit more, or you've started something creative that you really love. And like I said, it could be a passionate new start with someone involving love in the recent past. Now, in the near future, there's some news coming in. Could involve an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or oh my gosh, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. And this card is a card of news, new information. So you finally do hear something in the near future. I'm going to say around mid-May. Some things like don't say mid-May. But just as a progression of events are going, this is the near future. So maybe it's before that. I'm getting the 8th now. April 8th for some reason. But this is new news. That's new news. This is news that's coming in. Like I said, it could be from an air sign individual, but it's coming in swift and fast. And remember, the challenge here was you waiting on information about finances, so it could be involving that. Now, the way that you're seeing yourself now is the 10 of Swords, but you have the 4 of Hearts with it. So there's some degree of protection around you. This is security and love and security in the home, stability and emotions. You could feel backstabbed at this time. And you could feel like it can't get any worse than this. But with this 4 of Hearts here, it's telling me that it is going to get better. You can see the sunlight there. This is all the storm and darkness and night. But right there in the horizon, you see the sunlight. That's why some readers say this is a card that means it's got to get better. Okay? And the 4 of Hearts is telling me that even though you may be feeling like this, you are protected at this time. People are seeing you as confused, but you have the 4 of Diamonds here, which is security and foundations and finances. So this looks really emotional. It looks like the turmoil you're feeling is emotional rather than something that's actually happening. Maybe there are things happening to you, but it's not as bad, or it's not going to be as bad or end as bad as you think it will, because you have these 4s with all these cards that are not so great. This is confusion, maybe a little depression. You feel like there's information you don't know or that's in your environment. Secrets are in your environment. Now, some of you could be keeping secrets about this money, this stable financial situation that you have, or you feel like someone's keeping their good money situation from you. You feel like there's secrets around that. Now, your hopes and fears, of course, this is a fear that you're going to be emotionally disappointed, and it could be about some kind of debt that either you owe or someone owes you. But at this point, remember, this is your hopes and fears position. It could just be all mental, okay? And remember, your challenge was hearing this financial information. So maybe someone owes you money and you fear that you're going to be disappointed and not collect the debt that's owed to you or a debt that you owe. All right, and your outcome is the 9 of Swords, but don't freak out. Don't freak out. You have the Ace of Diamonds here. So you all could be feeling very anxious and upset because of some new start in your finances that you're waiting to hear about, remember? And there is some news in the upcoming future, the near future, that's coming in. This is a new start in finances or new income, but you have the 9 of Swords with it. So either you're upset because you're anxious about some aspect of this new start. You're anxious about a new start with someone. if this is a practical new start you're making with a partner, you're very anxious about it. And as clarifiers, and I find it very funny how the cards feel like they're just corroborating each other. You have the Eight of Cups and Nine of Clubs, so there is someone leaving a situation where there was supposed to be a new start. And the Nine of Clubs is a cutoff in communications, or the ending of the way that you're communicating with someone, and someone is deciding to leave the situation. And I went ahead and kept clarifying, and I got the Chariot and Nine of Spades. So this is definitely someone moving on. Definitely someone moving on here. And possibly some of you may be moving, and there's an ending to a situation. Some of you may be moving house too, because the way you see yourself is the Ten of Swords and Four of Hearts. This is usually the card of the home from the system that I'm reading from, the Happy Home, emotional satisfaction. So some of you could see yourself as moving. Some of you want to get out of a living situation. Maybe there was supposed to be a new start, but somehow something is not going as planned, and you have the Nine of Swords. This is three nines. The Nine of Swords, the Nine of Clubs, and the Nine of Spades. So Spirit wants to get that across to you, that something is going to end. I'm going to clarify what's going to happen to Aries after this ending. What is this ending about? Could you please tell us, Spirit, more about what this ending is about for Aries? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, someone's not happy, or they're not satisfied with what they have. They're not wanting to accept an offer that's given to them. It could be you that's not accepting an offer. Maybe it's not up to your standards, and you're just at your wit's end here. This is the offer right here, the Ace of Diamonds, a new start, a new practical new start with someone, or financial, but someone's not taking it. Here it is again. Some of you definitely are dealing with this earth sign person, the challenge. And the challenge could be that you're waiting to learn some information. Like maybe you extended this offer. I'm thinking it's coming towards you, and you, for whatever reason, you may be anxious about not wanting it. I think someone offered this new practical start to you, earth sign person, and they're showing up as a page here because it's in the beginning stages, okay? And you just could be anxious because you really don't want it. You really don't want it because this is the next card coming up after this Page of Pentacles. It's the Devil. You feel bound and stuck in this situation. You feel like you may be getting some benefits out of it, but you're really not into it. You're really not into it. But yet you are working on it. It's really weird. And I think that's why you're anxious. Because maybe you don't want to hurt this person's feelings. It's like you're working on it,